The two hesitated and put the medicine slag into their mouths. The medicine slag melted in the mouth, and the expression of the middle-aged man from the Song family became more and more surprised. "Old She, what kind of medicine is this? I often have a dull pain in the fracture of my left chest, but now the pain is gone." Honor was also stunned. "My lungs have always been uncomfortable, but after eating this little medicine residue, I feel better immediately." Tianqi smiled and said, "Now you know its efficacy." The middle-aged man from the Song family looked surprised and said to Mr. Shi, "This elixir is really amazing. If Mr. Shi can make it, I'd like to spend a lot of money on it." Tianqi smiled bitterly. "I have also studied its prescription, but I can't make it at all. I only know that it is an alchemy that has long been lost. I'm afraid this half-magic medicine is a gem in the world." Charlie saw the half-pill and was stunned on the spot, followed by a wry smile. "Old She, you bought this medicine for 5 million? Yes." Tianqi smiled and said, 5 million is not too much. It is worth 10 million to buy such a long-lost elixir. Mr. Wade, you can also see that this pill comes from a good source. My friend said that the person who made this pill was Grand Mr. Yin Shi, who was more than 150 years old. My friend knelt at the gate of Grand Mr's residence for 3 days. It was only 3 nights that moved Master and bought it for 5 million pieces. The day after he bought the medicine, the Grand Master left his home and wandered around. I am afraid it will be hard to see him again in this life." The middle-aged man of the Song family sighed. "This old master, I am afraid it is an immortal master. Spend 5 million to buy an elixir, which is really not much." Jovia apologized to Charlie just now, although she was convinced of his medical skills. When she thought that his medical skills were better than Grandpa, she was uncomfortable anyway. Seeing Charlie's face at this moment weird, as if holding back a smile, she immediately became a little angry and couldn't help but said, "Hey, what are you laughing? Don't you even look down on the elixir? You can practice?" Charlie was stunned for a moment, and seeing everyone looking at him, he had to say, "I made this pill. Mr. Shi, you were cheated on by your friend." As soon as his voice fell, the whole room was silent. Dozens of eyes stared at him. Everyone was stunned. Tianqi was stunned on the spot, unable to return to God. After a while, he said in astonishment, "Mr. Wade, you really cultivated these peerless magical medicines?" Jovia opened her mouth wide as if her body was frozen. Charlie nodded and said faintly, "This thing is not a magical medicine, but I got it out and treated my father-in-law for the bruises, and I was afraid that his body would not be able to bear it. I also deliberately reduced the potency of these medicines, which are only semi-finished products." As soon as Charlie finished speaking, the crowd was silent again. Tianqi was so shocked by Charlie's description that he couldn't even speak. The whole body, even the white beard, is trembling. He couldn't believe that he thought it was the magic medicine refined by Grandmaster Hidden, but it was actually refined by the young Charlie who was standing in front of him. And, in his words, this can only be regarded as a semi-finished product? The semi-finished products are so powerful, then if the pill is refined for 800, wouldn't the effect be at least twice as good as the current one? The middle-aged man in the Song family was dumbfounded, and suddenly a burst of ecstasy surged in his heart. He never dreamed that Warnya could find such a great god. If the Song family could hold such a thigh, it would be a golden thigh. But what is it that most rich and powerful people are afraid of? It's death. No matter how much money, no matter how great the momentum, lifeless enjoyment can only be in vain. If you know this kind of master who can take out the magic medicine at hand, prolonging your life is not a luxury. Let Song Lao say, if Song Lao can live for another 5 years, it will be a blessing to the entire Song family. Because Song Lao's face, Song Lao's foundation, and Song Lao's contacts are impossible to compare to any descendant in the family. The old master is alive, many people must give face, but if the old master is gone, many people will no longer give the Song family any importance. Therefore, the Song family also hoped that the old master could live as many years as possible. With him protecting the sons of the Song family, they will get twice the result with half the effort. Honor, who had been looking down upon Charlie, was also shocked at this time. At the same time, he couldn't help feeling a little panicked. Just now, Zhe was desperately ridiculing him, but he didn't want to know that he is the real hidden master. Tianqi couldn't help holding his fists and bowed, begging, "Mr. Wade, the old master has been plagued by old injuries. If you can be kind and make a magical medicine, the old master would like to give you 10 million in cash." The middle-aged man from the Song family couldn't help but stepped forward to salute, and said with a trembling, "Mr. Wade, if you can refine the magic medicine again, please give me a gift to the Song family. The Song family is also willing to give you 10 million in cash."